Any excuse for a ride, right? GoPro recently announced a software update for the Max 2 360 camera. So, welcome back to Road Reality. I'm John. That's my 2024 Road Glide. The camera is already on it. Today's Max 2 mount consists of Sky Jiffy adapter, Insta360 selfie stick, and the RAM components to hook it to my handlebars. Let's go for a ride and test it out. So, obviously, I have a destination in mind. I have plugged it into my Harley nav. Figured I paid for it, I might as well use it, right? Anyway, let me know in the comments below how you're doing today. I genuinely care, I wanna know. You know I read and respond to all my comments. And let's start with the camera gear, because it's on my mind. Whee! I was just perusing the old interwebs, and I was watching a video. So I guess I was on YouTube, not the whole interwebs. And I saw somebody mention 200 megabits per second on the Max 2. And if you have an action camera, typically they're like 80 to 120 megabits per second. Either way, those are the numbers, right? It's just a measurement of how much data is stored on your SD card per second, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Boy, I'm rusty. We need some coffee. Gotta have our coffee. Coffee. But, gotta have more coffee. When it comes to that data rate, the higher the number, the better, because you get more detail. And I didn't think that the 8K out of the Max 2 was particularly bad, but it's supposed to be better. Like, the difference from 120 to 200 is almost double. It's like a, I don't know, 75% increase or something. I'm not gonna do math while I'm riding. I am focused on the art of motorcycling and gesturing at a camera. Yahoo! So I'm very keen to find out whether or not this increase in data rate actually makes a real world difference, because you can slap all the specs you want on a camera, but at the end of the day, is anybody going to be able to notice? And I don't think you will be able to notice a difference on YouTube, because it recompresses the footage and all that. We've gone over that on the channel before. But I want to know if this higher data rate means I can zoom in farther without losing much detail, because I like to do that quite frequently, so I can pinpoint something on the screen and draw your attention to it. It is an engagement tactic, and I like to be able to zoom in without losing detail, so the footage doesn't look like it was shot on a potato. A friend of mine once said that, and I was like, I am gonna have to remember that one, and I have, because it's been like 5 years. But I did bring a backup camera. I brought the Hero 12, did my tour pack back there. Can you see my tour pack from the 360 angle? I have no idea. But it is back there, just in case, because the higher data rate may overheat the camera, it may overheat the SD card. There are a number of things that can happen that would screw up my perfectly good day. Yes, my day is going rather swimmingly. I don't know why I say it that way, but I do. Anyway, moving on. Sync 1, sync 2, sync 1, sync 2. I sure hope the 360 camera hears that. Otherwise, it'll be a bear to sync. But now's a good time to bring you the weather report. It is currently 78 degrees, sunny, winds out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 knots. And believe it or not, it takes me less than 30 seconds to do that fancy editing for the weather report. I gotta love presets. If you want to learn how to edit like I do, check out my editing channel. We need coffee very quickly before the light. A face for radio and a voice to match. But I do have Creator Reality to teach you how to edit like I do. Not that it's going to make you famous or get you lots of fame and fortune. That's redundant, moving on. But it might help you have a little bit more fun with your editing. Speaking of the video editing, the Max 2, I am editing that footage in DaVinci Resolve using my old method. Link up here to the Creator Reality video for that. Just in case you're curious, because I have some viewers that have come in and they've either bought Max 2s because of my recommendation, or they were thinking about it and I pushed them over the edge, yada yada. Either way, some of you own Max 2s, so I thought I would share that tidbit with you because it doesn't waste a lot of editing time to do it my way. And it is my old way. There is a newer way, but I don't like it as much. I also shouldn't be using my rear brake only, but oh my goodness. I really shouldn't do the things I do. We got a couple of feet, we're good. Like I was telling a friend of mine last week, sometimes you have to sacrifice for the art. People expect certain things from me, and I aim to please. And I will remind you of a tip that I saw online recently, and that is if you have a motorbike, park towards the front of the space over here so that cars don't whip in and don't see you and hit your bike. We're good. Not gonna go in there because dealing with people sucks. And sometimes having libations handy makes it easier. Libations secured. I love it when a plan comes together. And I did bring the Nikon Z30 with my new fancy lens because I gotta use my random camera gear more often. So I brought that and I put the lens hood on it, which makes it look ungainly, but should make the image quality look 3% better. Anyway, now I'm gonna snap some pics. And now it's time to see if I can get home without breaking that bottle, because I didn't have a blanket to wrap it in today. I was just rattling around in the old tour pack. And I'm already breaking the rules of navigation, and I'm not listening to my assistant, paid as she may be. But man, what a nice day to ride and to get to use the Max 2 there. I honestly, I thought I'd use it more, and I haven't, so I am making a conscious effort, like I hinted at a little bit ago, to use all my random camera gear. It doesn't always have to be the Hero 13 and the Hero 12. Sometimes we can get the Max 2 involved. One of these days I'll remember to put a third camera on the bike, but man, that editing just takes forever. I like to just switch between 1 or 2 camera views and call it good. Obviously with the 360 camera, you've got a little bit more work to do, but it's not that bad if you're using my techniques, which I linked earlier. And since they've increased the battery life for the Max 2 over the Max 1, hey, I know where I am. Haha! The battery life is on par with what a Hero 12 or 13 can do. Okay, thank you. Oh, look at that. I got waved in. Awesome. So it doesn't hurt me to use the Max 2, whereas the Max 1 just never could keep up with the Hero 8, 9, or 10 as far as the battery life was concerned. Max 2, way better. Oh yeah, just like the Road Glide, way better than it used to be. I don't really have a whole lot of comparison on that one. I rode the previous generation, the Rushmore Road Glide. I rode like 3 or 4 of them over the years. I never liked them as much as I like this stupid bike. This one, warts and all, just puts a poop-eaten grin on my face. Almost as big a poop-eaten grin. Maybe it's the same size, maybe it's bigger. You be the judge. As testing camera gear. Yep, okay. I love coming out here and making silly videos. Boop the like button if you like my silly motorcycle videos. Or all my videos, I don't know. Oh, I hope these speed bumps don't cause me a bottle breakage. Bumps cause bottle breakage. Boom at 11. I got Minnesota in the license plate game. Hey, did you see my spring break video? It's up here. That thing was awesome. It's so much fun. I had a blast documenting that via my Nikon and being with my family and having a nice trip. Let's not make it all about the cameras, John. The police gave me a wave. Honestly, I didn't know he was a cop until he passed me, but hey, that's cool. He's riding, looked like the new Road Glide. And we're home. The Road Glide is safely ensconced in her shelter. We made it in one piece, including the second purpose for today's video, libations. And now we need to check the GoPros to see what their battery percentage is like, because I'm sure some of you have already commented, well, John, how's the battery life now that you're storing twice as much data? And the results are in, and they're not great. With the new update, my Max 2, which was on the same amount of time as the Hero 13, is at 23%, and the Hero 13 itself is at 37%. So it does take a hit in the battery department when you've got the new update on there, and you are shooting at 200 megabits per second bit rate. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got a chuckle out of today's video. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you want to buy a GoPro Max 2. I've got a link below to that and the merch shop and the Beyond Riders gear. Links for everyone down below in the video description. Yes, this notice required by law. Anyway, have a great day. Go check out this video and don't forget your two mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's playing with an old camera that you don't use much. Bye.